So just mute yourself if you're not on mute. And yeah, I'll shout at me when it gets to about 15:15 because you know what I'm like. Okay, lovely. So let's just gently take a big circle. Got a lovely message off Lorraine as well. I think she was outside the Parma Cathedral, wasn't she? It looked like it. And for the other side, close your eyes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then let's come up for 8, for 7. I've had my mum and baby as well. I mean, what better way to spend your birthday than with cute babies? 4 more. For 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. And then you know my new favourite one. You must all have it now. Out, across, back, and over. So elbows back, across, elbows back, and over. If you've got it, then you can close your eyes. For 6, 4, 5 even. I haven't been drinking, I promise. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, well done. Just take your feet just a little bit further apart. We won't do second, we'll just do normal parallel. So just take it back. And 2. If the doorbell goes, I might have to run. Because Jude said to me yesterday, Mum, we've ordered your present, but it might not come till Thursday. Typical boys. So I'm not sure what they've got there. So, and then he sent me a message this morning. He went, Mum, we're not going to be late. It's going to be delivered today between 12:15 and 2:15. And 5. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then super wide. Try and take the hips back. Take that into that wood chop. Always keep the core connected when you do wood chop. And let's just do 6 one side, 2, 3. If you're super tight, you can always just take that hand to like the shin or even the knee. And 1 more. The other side, so hips back. 1, so you get a nice little hammy stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Lovely. And then gently back to centre. And then we'll just take some nice little balance ones. So we're going to come back and hold and then try and come up onto the balls of our feet. Just hold that position and then gently come up. Better than I did. And then again, weight forward. 2, 4 more. 3, 4, 5, bum to the wall, and 6. Beautiful. And then just a nice little roll down, chin to chest, hips back, weight forwards. And again, keep that little bit of softness in the knee. And just let the head just hang. It's not a necessity that you get your hands to your floor, guys. Whatever feels comfortable. Have that little rock forwards and backwards. And then side to side. And then soften a bit more through the knee and gently restack the spine back up. Good. And let's take it into that little mobility for the hip and the shoulder. So again, just round for 2, for 3, for 4, 5, the other direction, 5. I've been doing these daily and everything feels really nice and loose. So it's just about keeping that mobility. And then nice bit of strength work. So we're just going to bring it down for 12. 11, always watch that front knee. 8 more for 8. For 7. For 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1, and then weight into the front knee and just drive that heel down into the floor. Take a lovely inhale. Out, breath release. In. And then straighten that front leg, chin to chest, chin to chest, hips back, gently down. And then let the head hang. And then soften the front knee and gently, gently back to centre position. And then switch sides. I'll turn this way. So 5 in 1. So for 5, for 4, for 3. Did anyone catch the debate last night? Martin wanted to watch it, but I thought we'd end up arguing. We always argue about politics. But someone were talking about it earlier, so I might catch it. And 3. And 4, and 5, and then just gently down for 12, for 11. We were laughing in class saying it could be worse. We could have a choice between Biden and Trump. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Should be careful doing political views, shouldn't I, on YouTube? I might get a brick through my window. And last one, and then take that back heel down, take a lovely breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, in, and out. And then straighten that front leg, hips back, chin to chest. At least Keir Starmer's happy to sit down, Kirsty, with the junior doctor's hood. And then take the head towards the knee, take a breath in and out. In and out. Last one, big inhale through the nose. Bend that front knee and gently, gently come back up to standing position. Okay, let's do our balance. Let's do weight as well, if you can. Yeah, let's just try and do that balance and a weight together. Just try and cover everything if we can, because I know we've got a slightly short time today. So just bring that knee up, draw the belly in, keep your gaze fixated. Lift for 10, lift for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. And then out to the side. Either take the foot down if you feel a little bit unsteady, or try and elevate it slightly. Lift 1, lift 2, lift 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, beautiful. Let's go to that other side. And 3, 4, 5. It's windy out there. 6, 4, 3. Not steady on this side. 2, 1. Well done. Slightly out. Lift. 10, 9, promise I've not had a box face. And then the other side, so we're just going to lift 10 calf raises. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. The other side and 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll just take it to the back. We'll do 16 tricep. We'll do a stretch and then we'll get down, guys. So take it out. Keep your arm really straight. Keep your shoulder down. Bend at the elbow. Bring the weight back to the side of the body. Try and straighten. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 9. Yes, I'll be back about 4:30, Serena. It won't be a late one, babe. We're not going to the cinema till about, I don't know, 6:30, I think, 6, something like that. I'm around this weekend, babe, if you want to meet for a walk or something. Three, 2, and 1. Beautiful, well done. Place that weight down, let's stretch them. Take one leg in front, just take your hands, try and bring your elbows over me and then really pull the shoulder blades together. Take 4 more. One. And then the same hand as the leg in front, reach it up, bicep round about your ears and then just grab and pull on the wrist as we come over into that deep inhale through the nose, out through the mouth, in, out, 2 more. I love that stretch. And then just take it out that arm and just do a little bit of a protraction, retraction in different direction. It's really hard not to let that shoulder hike. I'm not very good with not letting this shoulder hike. And then bring it across the midline. Take a breath in and out. In and out, and then take it up, push it in, push the elbow down. And because a few of us have got neck issues, just take that hand off the elbow onto the top of the head and just bring that one behind. Try and bring your shoulder blades together, stretching out the pecs. Take a breath in. Good. Keep your legs where they are. Just do a nice little roll down. Letting the head just hang. Take a lovely breath in at the bottom. And out. In. And out. Last one, breath in. Gently, gently up. I think we're doing 12:15 next week, aren't we, guys? I've got to get somewhere for 2 to Weatherby. So, yeah, I think we said 12:15, didn't we? And then the other side. So again, in this position, reach up, push out, pull on that wrist. Good, gently back to center, bring it out, take it across, just hold. Slightly different order, I know. I'm old now, my brain don't work. And then just do that little protraction, retraction. This one's much easier for me. So you can do it. Obviously, if you take it that way, you're stretching more the back. If you take it more out, you're stretching more through the pecs. And then just take it up, push it down into that tricep. Hold. Just give yourself just a little assessment. Can you touch? How far away are you? Again, easier on one side more than the other. This is my easier one, I think. And then, hang on. Take the hand off the elbow, behind the back to bring it over. Relax, brilliant. Because of time, guys. Let's get down. Let's do a bit of abdominal work. So really important to keep the core strong as well. So, oh, my lovely hip clients were like, don't do hip today. I probably should have done with doing hip today, considering I'm going out and scoffing. But anyway. Okay, so remember when you've got on the roller, as always, that you don't want to be doing this. And people new to class, that's the first thing you notice, that they can't control their neck movements. So make sure the neck, the chin is towards the chest. Make sure you've got this nice lengthening through the collarbones. Rib cage kind of as much as you can in and down. You might still have a little gap. I do this side, not on the other so much. But the main thing is that you've got this tiny little gap underneath the lower back. So pubic bone, belly button, hip bones level. Keep that chin to chest. You can always do this one leg at a time if you're just feeling a bit fatigued. If you can, draw the navel in and keep the tummy nice and flat, or as flat as you can. Don't let it down. Flex the feet. Let's do our 12 with a flex foot, leading with the heel. Strengthening through the core and the quads as well. So like a piston. So push, 4, 8 more. Try not to have any movement through the lower back. Keeping neutral the whole time. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just take the feet down one at a time, just to have a little rest before we come up and do our pointed foot. Just give yourself a right ear to shoulder, and a left ear to shoulder, and a right ear to shoulder, and a left ear to shoulder. I massaged a lovely lady at Harewood yesterday who cares for a 96-year-old uncle. Her poor shoulders were in a right mess. So we carry a lot of tension in our neck, jaw and shoulders. So we'll do some nice shoulder work before we get off the roller. Bring your legs back up, draw the belly in. Take the right foot forward and gently back. And the left. And 3. And 4. 8 more. 8. 7. Sad day on Monday, Rob Burrows, wasn't it? Just what a legend. What a cruel, cruel disease. I must do a charity thing for M&D again. It's just a terrible illness. One more each side, guys. 1 and well done. Just give yourself that lovely pelvic tilt, imprint and release. Oh, it's windy, I love wind. My oldest son hates wind and I love it. Okay, let's take our arms up. Keep them quite wide, so if you narrow them like this, obviously it's hard to keep the shoulders down. So you want to really keep the length through the pecs. And then let's do our windmill if we can. So into that flexion. In fact, do a couple of flexions first, 2 on each side. Yeah. Aiming to get the thumb as close to the ground as you can. And then just take it to just below eye level and do your rounding. And then always bring them back up to me. Alternate, or 6 in one, 6 in the other, or 12 alternate with me. For 10, 9, 8, 7. If you're doing one direction, switch direction for the other 6. 6 more. 3, 2, this left shoulder's a little bit tight today, and 1, and then take your palms down and your forearms, well palms no actually, try and take your forearms away, and then bring your palms up to shoulder height, then take your palms up to ceiling and bring them overhead, and then go reverse the other way. And again. So if you're looking at a bird's eye view, you're bringing it down to a Y, then out to a T, and then down. 2 more. No matter how many times I sweep this floor, when I do this, I can always feel like little grains of dust. And relax, just lay there for a good kind of 30 seconds, doing some little circles with the nose. Circle back. Beautiful, well done. Gently come off the roller. And we'll go straight onto our side to do some glute work. So I want to do a nice stretch for, for legs and glutes. So in fact, let's try and do our original one, guys. We've been doing this long enough now. We should feel stable. So hips are level, knees are level, ankles are level. Try and lift up this bottom waist so you've got a gap there. Think more about length. If you really do feel rocky lifting that top leg, then just bend it, that bottom one. Yes, so if you have got a straight leg, it probably makes sense to put your hand in front of the navel. And 1. I'm more stable on the other side actually. 2, 3. So my go-to is always a pointed foot, but I'm really trying to do flexion as well. So we're going to do 12 with the pointed. 6. Keep that waist lifted. 5. Keep thinking about drawing the navel in. It's very easy to just let the tummy drop. And then hold it, flex it, drop, lift, drop, lift. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bend the knee, lengthen the leg as much as you can, and do that alphabet with your ankle area. See, if you do it with the whole leg, it really works the glutes, but it's more about just getting ankle mobility. I'm on N. That's because I don't have fancy writing at all. really good for lymphatic system. W, X, Y, and Z. And then just bring the heel into bottom. We'll just have a little rest. And then we'll do our rectangles. Just spoke to Finn Kirsten. I've made him a juice every morning for his exams, and it's like, I feel like I've got a bit OCD with it. We didn't have any bananas this morning and I didn't realise, and like literally not enough to make one. So he had Weetabix, and he said his first geography went brilliant. He said this one were a bit trickier, so I feel like it's my fault. And then forward, lift. I never used to be a bit superstitious, and at the minute I am. 3. Superstitious. I don't know if that's the right word, isn't it? Superstitious. I told you my brain's not working. More roasting do. And then the other way, nearly there. 8. 7. Linda, all these have met me in the flesh. I sometimes think you must think I'm bonkers. And 4 more. 4. 3. I live in a house full of men, what do you expect? 2. I have to talk to myself. And 1. Well done. And then come onto your back and just take that foot on and lift up, push the knee away. Take a beautiful inhale through the nose. Out through the mouth. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Lengthen that leg and just take the opposite hand to the outside thigh and just have that little rock. Little rock forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. And then all the way over. Let your belly just rise. Beautiful. And then just take a little hug into chest. And then just a straighten and a bend. A straighten and a bend. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Flex. Turn it in, out, in, out, in, out, and then circle for 2. Circle back. And beautiful. And then just before we get on that other side, turn over onto like this. We might have done this last week, I can't remember. But I did it in class the other night, and this guy said, I love this. We've never done it before, and I was surprised because I thought I taught it more than I obviously do. So just keep your kind of ear on your bicep, and then just take the gaze to your top thumb. Always try this one first, where you're just taking the thumb up and then you're taking your arm backwards, because if you're very tight, you can imagine doing this after surgery, this would definitely be enough to get a stretch. I don't feel much in this. I'm quite open in my pecs, it's more my traps that are a bit tight. So for me, I have to do this one. So take the thumb, so if that one felt tight, just do that one. Otherwise, anchor your hip down, take that thumb, take your gaze, and then just keep your head there, and then just let your head roll around and your tummy come towards the ceiling a bit. As you open, it's called open door. Take a breath in. So on this side, because my right kind of SI is a little bit tight, I always feel it in my lower back. This one on here, nice stretch. But really it should be your pecs and your underneath your armpit, which is where I feel it on the other side. And then again. So just notice how kind of uneven we are really, and how we carry tension often more through one side of the body than the other. And then down. And one more. It's not unusual to be tight in the upper kind of right quadrant near the traps, but actually also be tight in the left side of the bottom half of the body. They're like oppositional slings. And so don't be alarmed if you feel it differently at different sides. Well done, guys. And then just come gently over to your other side. I'll wait for you. So again, we're going to try and keep the hips stack, the knees stack, the ankles stack. Lift up that bottom waist. There's a tendency to roll back in this, so just make sure the top hip's forward. Lengthen the bottom hand, lengthen the top leg, point the foot, lift and lower. Lift. So on this side I feel much more stable, and that's not unusual. So I don't need to put my hand down on this side. The other one I always feel like I do. Flex, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift. Good. Just bend the bottom knee, lengthen the top leg, make the alphabet with your ankle area, just your ankle joint if you can. The leg's going to move a little bit, don't overthink it. Beautiful, and then our little circles. We didn't do circles, we did rectangles, it doesn't matter. Circle back. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not working tonight. 4, 3, 2, and 1, they hurt. And then just pull that heel into bum, well done. Oh, I don't know whether to have sea bass or chicken supreme. And then onto your back, sorry if you're vegetarian. And then just take the foot and push that knee away. And then just lift up into that glute stretch. Got a lovely Greek salad on there. I do like a Greek salad. Push. And then just opposite. Yeah, I was just going to go out with my best friend, and then I felt really guilty. I thought, oh, I should spend my birthday with my mum. So yeah. Remember, if you're tight, you can always do that rocking side. This side's alright for me, that's why I take it straight into a stretch. But again, always be mindful that both sides can feel very different. And then take it back, and then just do some nice little kind of stretches. And then hold it up, just flex the foot, just hold into that hamstring calf stretch. And then take the foot in and out, in and out. Gosh, it's windy. And circle, circle back. If you feel like you need another stretch, you can. And then we're just going to come back. We're going to do a little bit more core just before we do that really nice supine spine. So in bridge, your feet are like here, so shins are under the knees, but in chest lift, we're going to walk them a little bit further forward. You can always straighten the legs as well. So play around with it. APPI in London always teach chest lift like with a straight leg. There's no right and wrong, it's whatever feels nicer for you around the hips. So I'm going to do straight actually. And then I'm going to interlink my fingers underneath my head, thumbs into the nape of the neck. You have to really concentrate on chest lift, otherwise it becomes a bit slap hazard like this. So we want to really take our time and keeping our elbows out to the side, pushing our rib cage down. And then this, imagine your t-shirt here, it's boiling hot and you're drawing your belly button away from it. Yeah, there's a little gap underneath that lower back, the ribs are firmly down, and you lift up as high as you can without squishing the lower back, so you literally stay in neutral the whole time. Lower it halfway. Exhale up. If you're doing it right, chest lift, and it's a really hard exercise for people to get, if you're doing it right, then you will feel the core really tightening. I know Serena, just because you always say how hard this is. You can always try and lift your leg a couple of inches and then lower it. Lift the other side, lower. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Bring yourself back down. Arms out to capital T. Legs into supine spine, where your knees and inner thighs are touching. Knees to one side, head to the other. Let's breathe into our belly. Big belly breath, like you're inhaling, like you're inflating a balloon. Out breath. 2 more. Last one. Back to center. Let's go the other direction. Inhale, let the belly rise. Out breath. 2 more. Last one. Oh, it's gone too quick. And then come over onto your front. Let's do our nice counter cat. So, take your hands ever so slightly forward of your elbows. Let's do 3 nice and slow. Breath in. Round. And the other side. My mum's only 10 minutes away. I sometimes think the longer you take to get ready, the worse you look. And 6, click. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then just walk your hands back towards, a little bit further towards you, to take the hips, fire them up towards the ceiling. Really raise your heels super, super high. Bend the knees and straighten the legs. Bend and straighten. Bend, straighten, take the heels towards the floor, have a little bounce. You do not have to do this next one, it's quite, well, I love it, but a lot of people just don't like it at all. You take one leg up into a 3-legged dog, take the opposite heel down. That might be enough if you're doing this one, or you can rotate. So you take the heel towards the opposite bum. I like it because I can feel it really opening the hip. Where the psoas muscle is, like lateral to the belly button, I can feel it like just stretching out. And then the other side. So you take it up, heel down, so you're getting a nice stretch in the calf. And guys, honestly, you have come so far. Sometimes when I do this, I think, gosh, if someone had just straight out of surgery, they'd be like, God, I can't do that. And then just come back, have a little rock, and then gently up. And thank you guys, so nice to share my birthday with you.